fellow warriors, sport Meckanimal, and today my piece of advice will be to be careful of any workout you see on Instagram. And I won't say not to trust some of them, but I would say majority of them are pretty much useless because we have many reasons. The first reason, you can pretty much easily put on some trashy content on Instagram because of the length of the video, and it's very easy to upload. So you have more than likely people without the best intention out there to help putting out content and claiming to be what they're actually not. And two, it will be the demographic of the uploaders themselves. Let's be real. You know what I mean already. You have pretty much 90%, I would say, of Instagram model who have no idea know what they're talking about, have no background whatsoever, whether it's about the literature of training or fitness, or when it comes to having been through the trenches themselves to know that okay, this and this will lead to that. They get surgeries, sometimes pretty obvious cheap surgeries, and then will claim that these typical exercises have led them to this type of body, which makes absolutely no sense. I don't understand why people can be so gullible, but this is the day and age we live in. People are just looking for that quick fix. So be careful of that. And then another reason will be everybody is looking for, it's a competitive world out there on Instagram, and everybody is looking for a fancy way to stand out. So they'll complicate it, basic stuff, and in that matter, not because something looks complicated or hard, it means that it is effective. You know, there's been exercises that have been used for ages and centuries, and being proven to work. So why not sticking to what works instead of trying to look goofy? And in terms, I mean, speaking of that, I think you may have come across me mentioning the word cunting. Yeah, this is pretty much what I mean. Cunting is typically you performing some flashy / stupid exercises that pretty much don't give you any gain, and it's just designed for the purpose of pure entertainment. Some will call it party tricks, whatever you want to call it. So this is the reason why I would suggest you to be careful. Be careful on Instagram, because everybody out there is going for attention, and it is competitive. So to stand out, you need to come up with a creative way to stand out. And that's why you see people complicating stuff, and especially women, they fall for it pretty much a lot because they obsess about the physical features, the butts. You know, I'm even surprised that people haven't come up with exercise to make the boob bigger. I guess because people are not that stupid yet. That's probably why they haven't come up with this kind of trickery or misinformation. But everything out there is all crap and bullshit. So just be careful, man. That was my piece of advice for today. Hope everybody's training steady. Everything is, and we always be. Beast mode and signing out. Salutes.